I've come on a little bit early just to test the wave, see if it's working. I think we're all good. We've done some tests this morning. We've had quite a lot of things going wrong this morning for me. The internet connection decided it didn't want to work, which is great. So luckily, I have a very nice neighbour next door to me, Mrs. Best. So I managed to borrow her internet. Yes. So we were all up in here. Yes. I can see. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, we are all working now. Brilliant. So I'm here today to talk about our clerical range. Okay, I've got it all behind me here to show you. Yeah, so I was going to start by talking about our brand and what we do here and about bamboo. And then I was going to go through the styles for you. And then we were going to talk about measurements. Yeah, and how to measure your neck and what sizes to buy, that kind of thing. Okay, and then we'll do Q&A at the end. So if anybody's got any questions, you can just comment in the comments box. Yeah, and we will see if we can help you today. Yeah, so so I'm going to talk about Lottie, me, how this started. So I'm actually an underwear designer by trade. So I started off working for Playtex and Wonderbra. It's like over 10 years ago now. Yeah, so that's sort of where my background comes from. I studied at Dartmouth University doing close-fitting garments. That's sort of what I specialised in. I've always had a passion for doing things ethically, mainly because at university, I did my final degree, and I really explored, what alternatives there are out there, whether it's recycling, upcycling, that kind of thing, or using alternative materials. Yeah. So So then when I came back to England, I actually came to work for Debenhams, or somebody for them, but I didn't realise Debenhams were doing well at that time. So unfortunately that didn't work out, but that just gave me the opportunity to start something new. I always wanted to have my own business and do something ethical in the countryside. I didn't think that was possible, but you can see, we're doing ethical sewing in the countryside. So it does work and it is happening. Yeah, it's very exciting. It's not just me sewing anymore. I've got a team behind me. So I've got 3 machinists that come during the week. We've got a lovely Saturday girl that's helping me out today. And my husband as well. He's partners with me in the business. He helps me with cutting and all sorts of other things. Yeah. We mainly focus on bamboo. Well, that's pretty much what we do. We focus on organic bamboo. So bamboo is really nice against the body. It lets your skin breathe. And it's very comfortable against the skin. It's not like when you're wearing polyester. I do find when you wear polyester, particularly on hot days, and I think also when you've got a collar, it also means that because your skin can't breathe, you get very hot. So that's definitely what we found, one of the pluses to wearing clerical bamboo. Yeah, it also washes very well as well. We do find with jersey, particularly cotton jersey, you can get the bubbles happening quite quickly in the fabric. And when bamboo, even though it feels very delicate to the touch, it does wash really well. So it means when it's wet, it actually becomes quite hard. So it keeps it strong. Yeah, that's the, so we're going to go through the range now. And then obviously if you have any questions, you can just be commenting on the comments box, and then we'll get round to that part. So, I'm going to start off with the bib. So the bib has got buttons in the side. So it basically means that if you are working part-time and you're in an event and you need to take your clergy piece off, you can take the buttons off the side and it sort of whips out. I would say this is like very diverse. It's a diverse piece. But it doesn't, I do find it doesn't fit as well as a crop top though. This is definitely one of our best-selling styles because it's got elastic around the bottom. It basically means it holds much better around there, so it fits and it'll keep down, because we do find I don't know if you found with other bibs, they do tend to ride up, and it's because you don't have the elastic there. Yeah. This is our first style that we ever did. I don't know if you know, but I actually started out going to fetes and stuff like that. And it was actually at a fete that I met our local curate, and she needed a top, Becky. Yeah, so I made a top for her, and then it just all sort of went from there. So yeah, now we're 2 years down the line with our clerical tops, and they're doing really well. Everybody likes them, so that's great. Yeah, so this is so we basically have gone from our classic style to a t-shirt style. So it's basically, we've just started adding sleeves and sort of elongating the range into different styles. So this is like the basic t-shirt style. We also do the t-shirt style as menswear. With long sleeves as well. But the men's styles, I'll show you in a minute, they don't have the buttons at the back. So all the ladies' styles have got these buttons at the back. And then they just undo. If you're funny, if you don't like buttons or you find it funny fiddling around with them, you don't have to undo them. We do find, because our collars are stretchy, like that, you can just sort of pop them over your head if needs be. Yeah, so, or you can have the back fully closed. I'll talk about alterations in a minute. Yeah, that is the long-sleeved version of our basic style. We also have started doing different shapes. This is our tunic shape. So can you see, it's almost like a V-line, so it's much bigger at the top, and it's got wider arms there and longer sort of dropped shoulders. And then we've done so that's the summer tunic. The winter tunic is much longer in length. So if you're wearing a pair of leggings, you could wear it with a pair of leggings. And then it's got long sleeves as well. Well, these are 3/4 sleeves, but you could have long sleeves if you wanted. And then we've got the A-line. The A-line, I would say, it's difficult to see because it's black, actually. The A-line, I would say, is it's a very drapey style. It's got a lot of length at the bottom. It's more like that kind of a shape. And then it's got can you see? Yeah, you can just see there. It's longer, much longer at the back, and it's very drapey. Again, these have got drop shoulders. And it's a 3/4 length style, but you can have long sleeves if you want. We don't mind doing alterations for people. If you have longer shoulders, longer in the body, we can add up to 3 inches in the length. This is also our basic dress. It's just a very basic summer dress. We were also going to start doing a different kind of dress. So it's going to be much fuller and a much flared look. Hopefully that will be coming for summer. This is the men's basic t-shirt. I would say we call it men's, but women also buy it as well. It just depends what kind of shape that you like. These ones tend to be, sort of slightly more fitted, feminine, whereas men's obviously is like a men's t-shirt. And then at the back, it's got a closed back there. That's what the closed back looks like. With the ladies' wear, you don't have to have the buttons if you don't want. You can have a closed back, so you don't have the hole in the back. You just put a comment in the checkouts. So when you order online, we've got a little box. So when you go through to checkout, it says comments to seller, and then there you can sort of tailor, because all of these are made to order. So they take about 2 to 3 weeks, we say. So everything we make to order. So you can put like comments to us, any kind of alterations, anything you want us do for you. Yeah, so that's what the back opening looks like. Also, we have heart buttons, but you don't have to have hearts. We've also got circles, little rounded buttons as well. And then you can have the back fully closed. Yeah. And then new colours. I was going to just talk about new colours and things we've got coming through. So at the moment, we're still running green. I think we're going to carry on with this colour because it's nice. We've also got cobalt coming back. So that's going to be a really bright, bright summer colour. We've got emerald coming back as well. So we'll have that one for the summer. And then we're also planning on having this one, the very bright coral. So we're going to have some quite nice, bright, punchy colours for summer. Just pastel colours. I don't think I've shown these colours. That's the blush pink, and then also we've got beige as well, and then we do white, just if you like pastel colours. It's totally up to you. Right, now I'm going to show you some measuring. So the main measurement that you need to know is the collar, and it's just about getting the, let's see if I can get this round here. It's about getting your measurement right. So we do it in inches. So you measure around the bottom of your neck. Just make sure you've got none hair or anything restricting the measurement. And it's a tight measurement. So you can see my neck measures 13 inches. So that means I would order a 14-inch collar because you need you need that extra inch in there just so you don't feel like you're being choked. I do say that if you like on these pieces, on the A-line in the tunic or anything that's an outerwear piece, you can add 2 inches onto your collar, but only if you don't like, if you're particular that you don't like tight fitting collars, I would say add 2 inches. We've also done lots of little tailoring bits for people. One thing that we're looking at doing at the moment is doing like a, I think it's called a cassoulet collar, where it's the piece of plastic that goes all the way around and fits over the top. So we've come up with an idea where we would use our loops. So we do a little loop in the front and a little loop in the back because there's buttons inside that need to get attached at the back and the front. Yeah, so we've done that. We've done that for somebody. Also, we're also looking to do like a wider collar because at the moment ours is like an inch in width. We were thinking about doing 1.5 inch as well because some people do prefer the wider inch collar, so that's also an option as well. I'm quite excited because I haven't said anything about this yet. But the plastic collars, which you at the moment you buy them separately. So because we didn't like selling them because it's plastic, so you tend to be able to just take them in and out. So these don't come with the tops. You just take them out like that, and then you buy as many of these as you want. And then these are very easy to clean, and then they've got like a linen effect on one side and a leather effect on the other. So I have managed to be able to, I've actually found a company in China which can make these out of recycled plastic. Yay. I'm so excited about that. So we're going to be getting those maybe in the next couple of months, actually. Yeah, so that's something we're doing going forward, is that those are going to be recycled. Yes. So we've done the measuring of the neck. Oh, the other thing I needed to show you was, so basically when you're picking your size, we do say that we're quite relevant to your dress size. So if you think you're a dress size 10 or a 12, we generally would be that. I don't think you would have any problems if you ordered your size. Because they're not tight fitting. They're not like skin tight fitting. We do have all the measurements on the website. So if you go into your style, the style that you're interested in, there should be a measurement chart there. Just be aware though, the measurements are not body measurements. They are garment measurements. So if you're taking the measurement chart, don't think that you can measure your body and you pick your size like that. So I'll just try and show you how I would. So you measure the garment. So if you want the length of the garment, you'd be going like that. If you wanted the bust of the garment, you'd be doubling your tape measure up, and you'd be measuring there. And then your hips, you'd be measuring down here. And then your sleeves. So we've got 2 different types of sleeves. Obviously, you've got the sleeve that starts from your shoulder, and then you could, for the sleeve length, you could measure it and compare to your arm. And then just be aware, obviously, the A-lines and the tunics are drop sleeves, so the measurement wouldn't necessarily start from the top of your shoulder. It would start from the top of your neck. Yes. So those are the measurements. I don't think I've really talked about adjustments too much. So I'll go through adjustments quickly with you. So say, for instance, our sleeve to basic. Now, it's a 3/4 sleeve as standard, but you could have long sleeves. You would just need to comment in the box at checkout. Also, you could have this could be bigger, like you could do a bigger width. If you don't like the 1 inch. At the moment, we don't have the 1.5 collars, but you can source them online. Also, the backs, you could have this taken out, like so it's fully closed back, or you could have rounded buttons. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think what other adjustments you can do. We do all sorts of things. Shoulders. You could make, some people don't like a wider shoulder here. So you could have a wider shoulder. And one lady we've just done, she's slightly fuller in the front. So we actually just took some out of the back and made it slightly bigger in the front for her. So yeah, the possibilities are endless. What we could do. Oh, prints. Yes, we're also going to be doing prints. So if you've got any ideas for prints, I think the first print we're probably going to start with is going to be like a ditzy print. We have got people's feedback off Facebook of what you're liking. So we're going to be doing some print designing for that. We also wanted to do some kind of fun themed print. A few people have suggested maybe a Christmas one. So any suggestions you can give us, on what kind of themed prints that you would like the look of. Yeah, I think that is about it that I have to say. I will just go through your comments and see what everybody's saying. It washes well, yeah, I agree with that. It can take a little bit longer to dry, I would say. So I tend to put my bamboo closer to the radiator because I know it takes a bit longer than something that's synthetic, but it does stand the test of time, I would say. So it is hard wearing and long lasting. What are you saying? Create something with a cutout V-neck. Ooh, okay, yeah, that sounds interesting. Large dress size. Yes. So we go up so our sizes start from a 6 to a 24. We can do bigger sizes, just contact us via email. I think I've gone up to a 30 so far. Yeah, so it's totally possible, or you can give us measurements. You can just email us and we can do that for you. Can you show different grey colours? Different grey colours. Yeah. So I've got, greys. These are my 2 greys. I don't know if you can see them. So our greys tend to be marl. We use marl colours. So it's got like a sort of a speckledy effect on it. And same with the grey as well. So it's got like a speckledy effect. I like wearing a lot of the greys. Full back without buttons. Yes. So this is the back. I don't know. Oh, it's black, so you can't really see. Sorry. See if I can catch the light there. So can you see? It is literally just a little seam down there, and there's no. It's all smooth. And then you just stretch it to get it on. And that's that. Sleeveless ones. Yeah, I do. So sleeveless tops, these do tend to be worn. This would tend to be worn as like a base layer. So yeah, so this would be like a base layer that you would wear under things, and then you would layer over it. I would say that people tend to wear these tops if they're cold people, if you're in church. I would wear this one, I think, because I'm in that category. I like to wear camisoles and underlayers all the time. And then if you tend to be feeling like you get hot quite easily, then I would say you would go with the cropped length. Yeah, we do have summer and winter weights as well. That's worth bearing in mind. So say like these lighter colours and all the fashion colours. So all of these colours, all of our fashion colours that come through, they tend to be a lighter summer weight. So, you know, if you do get particularly hot, you know, these slightly lighter weights would probably be more in your favour. Yes. Right. Let's see if I got all your questions done. If you want sleeveless tops, a bit longer in length. Yes, you can. So basically what we say, any of this, all of the sleeveless come 3/4, but if you do want them long sleeves, you can just comment to us. Comment to us at the checkout. So basically when you go through into checkout, the main things that you need to obviously decide is what style, the color, and then the neck is quite particular to get that right. So then you put all those in, and then when you go through into checkout, you get a comment to seller, and then you would type in there any of your requirements. So say like if you say you want long sleeves, you just tell us, you'd like some long sleeves. If you have particularly long arms, and you know you do, you can give us a measurement of your arm to make sure that we get it right. So long sleeves are definitely what we want to do going forward, and I'm hoping it's going to happen this year, is basically our website, the way it's set up, we're limited by how many variants. It's called variants, but like how many collars and dress sizes I can put into the system. But what we want to do is have unlimited variants. So it basically means that if you go into the website, it should let you tailor. So we'll start letting you, so say like if you want long sleeves, you can put I want long sleeves. At the moment with the collar sizes, if you want like a 1/2 inch, you have to tell us I need 1/2 inch on my collar. But what we want to do going forward is to be able to have 17, like 13, 13.5, 14, so actually have 1/2 inches, so you can order 1/2 inches as well. So we want to try and make it like a really tailored experience. But that's going to involve a bit of reworking of our website. So hopefully that will happen in the summer. That's another exciting thing. So there's lots of things happening with us. We're sorry we couldn't come to clerical fairs this year. I know with all the problems. Hopefully I will have been able to help you guys today. And this, if you want to be able to watch this back, we are going to put it on our website. So hopefully this video will be able to help other people going forward, choosing what they're going to wear. And if you have any other particular questions that you don't want to ask us on this platform, you can obviously email us. All of our activity goes on Facebook and Instagram. So if you want to keep up to date with what we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Let's just see if there's any more questions before I wrap this up. Would you make a skirt. Yeah. We're definitely thinking about doing dresses with more flared skirts. Something we want to make something nice for summer. That will be our like our new summer style. Will be a skirt, something nice and floaty, longer in the body. Yeah. So basically, we can add up to 3 inches in length. In any tops. So that's what we add. So if you feel like you're longer in the body, you can just let us know in the comments at checkout when you comment to seller, and just tell us that we'll add up to 3 inches in the lengths of any of our tops. If you are particularly longer in the body. Pale blue. No, we don't have any pale blue, but I can certainly add it to my list and look for it. The only sort of pale color we've got at the moment is the mint. Yeah, we've got the mint color. But yeah, I can definitely add pale blue to my list and see if we can find something for you. Summer weight in the black. No, sorry. I don't have any black in a summer weighted color at the moment. I could definitely add it to my list and we could see if we could find something. Unfortunately with the colors, because we have to order so much at a time, we can be ordering up to 100 meters or so of fabric at the time. We have to, order bits at a time. I mean, the amount of colors I have though, dear me, it's just endless. How long do the dresses reach? So the dress at the moment, there is a measurement chart for the dress if you were to go to it online. With the dress, it is a bit more expensive, but the reason is because we will let you spec your own length. So you really can have the dresses as long as you need it. Yeah, so there is a measurement and then you can give us measurements. And we are also going to be doing that new dress as well. Wide shoulders, yes, we can cater for wide shoulders as well. There are measurements on our website of what we do. I'll probably measure one now for you quickly. So our shoulders tend to be 4 inches. If you do want something wider, that is absolutely fine, and we can add it for you. I think it's 1 to 2 inches we can add, but obviously, that is going to be dependent on your body size and how much extra you want. So that's something we can do. Lightweight black. Okay. Summer weight black. Okay, that's interesting. Thanks, ladies. I will definitely put summer weight black on the list. That is done. I'm writing it down. And we will see if we can find a summer weight black for you. Okay, brilliant. I would say if I was going to choose between the crop top and the bib, I would probably go the crop top, just because you get a better fit. If you're looking for a better fit, it tends to be, because it's just going to hold it. It will just hold it for you underneath. I would say the bib. The bib is definitely for somebody on the go. It doesn't fit as well, but it is extremely practical, because you can literally just undo the 2 buttons and then you don't have to take all of your clothes off. You can just pull it out the top and then off you go. So I would say the crop top's going to be a better fit. I did say earlier that also if we have just done this for somebody else, if you don't feel balanced from back to front, we can add slightly more length in the front. So this is sort of not even. We've just done that for somebody. Because they, like you said, they had trouble fitting. There we go. Somebody's commenting there for you. Crop tops, definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for everybody coming on today. It's really appreciative. Hopefully I answered everybody's questions, and then you've got a better idea of what we do here. I think I might just give you a little camera spin before I go, so you can kind of see where we work here. Oh, this is a complete mess now because I've just been throwing stuff everywhere. But there we go. That is our studio. So we've got 2 units at the moment, and we're sort of bubbled up. So I've got 2 ladies that come and sew down here during the week. And then we've got another workshop just at the top where we do cutting and stuff as well. So this is our lovely steaming machine. This is where we do our cutting. Yeah. And then this is where we do all our packing. Everything gets packed up. And this is our shop, which is looking very messy because we are closed. Yeah. So we're hoping to be open again soon. But yeah, not yet. Got to get back to school first because we've got a toddler and he needs to go back to school next week. So that is our first priority. Let's see. I'm just going to have a look at your comments before I go. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's been nice. Great. Yes. So I think we answered everything that you needed today. And yeah, if you have any more, where are we based? We are based in Worcestershire. Yeah, so we've got, so where I am now is basically our shop, and it's our workshop. So we work half of the space in our shop is our workshop, and then our other half is, it's not a very good looking shop at the moment, but yeah, so this is where we sell like all of our bamboo bits. So we've got little gift socks and things and all sorts of nice underwear and stuff. We buy from Thought, and we also buy from local retailers as well. And then this is outside our lovely shop. It's all a bit of a mess and everything is very closed at the moment. Yeah, but this is where we live. So we've got Mrs. Best next door. She's a card lady. And then we've got we've actually got the cafe down here. So everybody's closed at the moment. So the cafe and the deck. Yeah. So this is where we're based. Yeah, so it's called Mill Farm Country Retail, and we're based in Worcestershire. Yeah, so you can literally come into the shop and watch us as we sew and have a cup of coffee outside. Great. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm going to say bye now. Bye.